to be on the phone with your lane. Or either Shauna or Donna. When the phone click, don't even try, girl. Quit lying, girl. You must think I'm stupid or either blind, girl. Now something ain't right, and I'm finna go. You said y'all broke up a long time ago. And who is LA Snow?
But I ain't nobody. That's just my baby daddy.
Who that is?
That's just my baby daddy.
Who that is?
That's my baby daddy.
Who that
That's
is?
just my baby daddy, boy.
Who that
That's
is?
just my baby daddy.
Who that
That's
is?
just my baby daddy.
Who that
That's
is?
just my baby daddy.
Who that
That's
is?
just my baby daddy. T-Bird,
Who that
that's just my baby daddy.
You said you
Hey, y'all know it's just my baby daddy. Hey, that baby, it's the Shanny JackMe show. Sunday, fun day. We just here on Father's Day, and I'm just trying to lift up all the fathers today because I know y'all got it fucked up out there. You know, I hope to God they treating y'all right out there.
That's
you know,
right.
what you think, Larry? What you
They're
think?
not treating us right.
They not.
No, I went to Walmart this morning. Wasn't nothing busting off like on Mother's Day.
There wasn't no
lines or
balloons.
nothing. I saw a couple of little cheap ass dollar store balloons. But
Oh.
other than that, they weren't giving us no play today. They don't give dads no play.
They don't give the daddy no play?
No
Oh,
play.
man, let me tell you something.
No play.
It's real sad that the ladies get treated better. And then it's not sad, you know, because if I was a mother, I would be, that's just
Right.
my baby daddy.
But you know, the moms do birth to children, right?
Right, they go through the more process.
Yeah, but without us.
Without the old nut butter, nutter butter, nutter butter, nutter butter. Without that nutter butter.
Right.
It ain't no deal. Ain't no deal. Ain't no deal.
Without that mayonnaise on the sandwich.
Hey,
You got that going.
everybody but the child support. Somebody said that on here. Everyone but child support.
Right.
Hey, if you want child support, I know them bitches didn't get y'all nothing. Because they going to swear they ain't have enough money to do nothing for
They
you.
ain't get y'all not one thing.
Happy Father's Day, Jerry. Shout out to Jerry. Happy
They want
Father's
you to pay
Day.
for your Father's Day gift.
That's just my baby daddy. No, these fathers there's some good daddies out there, some
That's
good
true.
fathers out there. Because
That's
my
true.
daddy was a good father, and I ain't taking nothing from him. And he was a stepdaddy.
Right.
And that's your stepdaddy. Just stepdaddy. Shout out to Sammy Sam, stepdaddy. Hey, my daddy was a stepdaddy, but he was a real nigga. When I
Right.
tell you, the best thing that I could ever have in my life, I never was able to meet my real father. He passed before we could meet. And rest in heaven for Robert Tyson. That's my real father. But Willie James Broomfield, that was my daddy. That was my daddy, and he was there for everything. And my daddy, he didn't have the best of everything. He didn't have a lot of money. But when he did win a lot of, he hid that shit and didn't tell nobody. So at one point he did have
What was his name again?
Willie James Broomfield.
Hey, when I first moved down here from Chicago, I used to work with a guy in Morrison's cafeteria. His name was Willie James.
Yeah.
His name was Willie James. He was the most, like, you know, I'm from the north. I'm from Chicago, so I didn't know about the superstitions. And I swept his feet one time.
Oh, he
I think
lost
I told you the story. And man, he chased me around that
He trying to
kitchen,
spit on that broom so bad. He was about to eat that motherfucker. He was trying to eat. Nigga, you can't leave him till
But I
I
didn't know nothing about that.
bring me that broom right now. You ain't finna send me in goddamn jail fucking with you in that damn broom
Right,
shit.
right.
No, sir. Please bring it here, sir.
So me being as petty as I am, every time I swept the kitchen, I get close to him.
Oh, I know he haired up and got away from you. This nigga trying to fuck me up.
Lee, don't you sweep me my feet. I said, I ain't gonna sweep your feet.
Yeah, you better go on now. You better go on now, see.
But I just thought about that.
And that dude crossing my memories of old people. Yeah, Willie James Broomfield. My dad, he was so cool. He was like George Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
My dad was short, and he was a businessman. He
About
always
his money.
Oh, my dad was an entrepreneur from day one. He used to work on photocopy machines. Metro Photocopy Service, that was the name of it.
Okay.
And he always had copy machines in the house, and he always was working on them. And he used to carry this briefcase. And for a long time, I thought it was paper work.
Right.
You know, because my teacher, they be like, what's your daddy do? I said, my dad a businessman. I used to say that all the time. My dad a businessman. And one day, I just so happened to go in his room, and I looked at that briefcase, and I looked in it, and that shit had a bunch of tools in it. I was like, these ain't no paperwork. He's a damn businessman. What the, you know?
He was a businessman.
He was.
him.
I didn't know that it had tools in it. That's what it had. His tools in it when he worked on the copy machines and stuff. And I love my daddy. When I say he was the best thing that I love my mama with all my heart. I mean, I really do. But I was a daddy girl, and he used to call me baby girl. And he just looked out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I remember. I don't remember what he bought me, but I remember the times we spent.
He did the best he could.
And that's all it was about, was the time. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people and a lot of fathers these days, dads or baby daddies, get it twisted. See, they want to go buy the kids stuff and think that's good enough. You know, just drop this off for your birthday, drop this off for Christmas, drop this off for your graduation. But no, being there at the PTA meeting, being there at the plays, being there at the games, that's what the father is about. And that's what the kids remember. They don't remember you buying them stuff. That's what the mama wants. She want, mama won't emphasize that bullshit. You need to be buying them some shoes. You need to be buy. Mama just buy. What? Tell them to come pick them up, spend a night.
Take them to dinner and stuff.
Take them to the dentist. Take them to the doctor's appointment. Take them to the parks. And, you know, even just ride around with him. My daddy used to let me help him work on the car.
Oh, okay.
So every time that hood went up, I got there, get my ass out there, and I get up under the wheel. And I sat there with the driver's seat, had, holding the steering wheel. And fucking with the radio, because the radio didn't work. And one day that radio did not motherfucking work. But one day I was sitting in there and I was just pressing button, and that bitch cut off. I was like, oh, I done fixed the radio.
You showed
He was like, yeah, you fixed it. But I was always there waiting to crank the car. He'll say, start the car. So I couldn't wait to turn that damn key. You ready? You know? And I would start the car up, and that just made my day.
You see how you remember that, but don't remember what he bought.
I don't know nothing he bought but one dog. And the only reason why I remember it is because we were standing in line and I had found it in the store somewhere, and I was looking at him like, okay. And he was like, if you could tell me how much it cost, I'm going to buy it for you. Man, the nigga went to studying them numbers on that damn.
You gonna have that goddamn.
I was like, oh, I'm finna get it. I remember the dog. They had a little car seat, and she was pink. She had on a little pink dress, a pink little sleeper. It was like a little baby. Man, I got that bitch. I think I don't know what it cost. I only see how I remember how much it cost, but I remember that I brought it home.
But you got it.
But he asked me to tell me how much it cost, so he was teaching me my numbers. It was still a learning process and everything, so I just appreciate it. And I went, could you guys call in 678-740-9894
if y'all got some good memories
if you got some good memories of your father, let's hear it, share it, laugh about it, reminisce on it. Lift him up, even if he's dead or if he's alive. This is the time that we're gonna praise these fathers. You can take them out to dinner later, but right now we want to just tell them how we feel, and how we appreciate all the things that they have done for us and all the things that they, are still doing if they still alive. And because if my dad was still alive, I'd be calling him today. And I'd be like, these fuck motherfuckers, I wouldn't tell to say it like that. But these people on the job, because I used to always call him when I was frustrated. And when I used to call him, he'd be like, Shan, you need to get your ears checked. Because I'm always loud. And he was like, this girl is just loud as hell. He always say, Shan, you need to get your ears checked. Every time I went and got my ears checked, they say I was okay. I said, so I'm just loud, boisterous like that. He know I get excited. And I get all nervous and shit. So he just check your ears. You need to check your ears. I'm like, man, leave me alone with your little self. He was so fucking cool. He never wore a pair of tennis shoes. Never owned a pair of jeans. Just always a white shirt, t-shirt if it was anything, and some slacks. He just was a cool dude, man. He came from a time when men were men, and they wasn't, they weren't slacking. He took on my style, my lifestyle, and it was everything about it. He stayed around, even though he was a stepdaddy, he still was there for my mom after all of us. He took care of all of us. When my brother had an accident, my dad was there to take him to the Shepherd Center every day. And he was on dialysis. He got on dialysis later. And he fought it. He didn't want to do it for a whole year. They were saying, look, you got to do it. And, 2014, my dad passed away, and it hurt me so bad. And I never hurt like that before. And I know I'm gonna have to experience it possibly with my mama if I go first good.
Right.
Cause I ain't got to feel the hurt that I already feel.
Right.
Just thinking about her not being here, So, call in, y'all, 678-740-9894 to all the dads. Let's hear what y'all got. Let's see what these women did. They treat you right. I know I heard these hoes waxing up the pussies and shit, and I know y'all don't want that. I know y'all don't want that sorry pussy no more.
They think pussy's a gift.
That's not the gift, ladies. That waxing the pussy shit, the guys ain't wanting that right now. They want to see y'all go spend some of that money they done gave y'all. So the wax.
I want y'all to be creative.
I understand you being trying to be creative with the wax.
Right.
Okay.
No, that ain't creative. I'm talking about creative.
These men want y'all to go all the way out. Where the people at with the baskets and shit? Where the baskets for the men?
I saw some baskets the other day at the Walmart. It was a lady out there selling baskets.
What she have in it?
I have no idea.
Some socks, a pair of drawers,
pair of drawers,
and some bottled water.
Probably. That sound about right.
So I'm sure that's all y'all got.
That's all we get is socks,
y'all just get sock drawers and
T-shirts.
Maybe some work tools, some Black & Decker.
I don't ain't nobody buy me no damn work shit.
I need you to cut the grass, so we give you
Don't buy me no lawnmower.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you some steel equipment, Black & Decker. None of that. No walk, no D-walk.
People know what my hobby is. It's DJing. If you gonna get me something,
get the DJ equipment.
Get me some DJ equipment.
See, that's what they see. See, that's where you supposed to get creative.
Right.
You supposed to go to what fathers really like.
Right.
We not talking about these T-shirts. They got plenty of that. They got plenty of socks. They got plenty of all that. They don't need y'all to go back and go buy them no more drawers. That's over with. They do that. They sell.
Right.
So go all out, guys. Don't just be keeping on. Shout out to Randy. Happy Father's Day, Randy. I see you. The wax pussies, these people, guys, they don't want that old pussy. Y'all trying to make a little newer shit with the shaving and, probably dyeing the little hair on there, getting the hair some color.
Don't dye the hair on me.
They be down there, they dye hair, pussy hairs there and shit. I'm over like, hold on, that kind of cute. I can put me some pink down there to go with the pink. The
it's
pink
like
valley,
Let me tell you what that is. That's like a bullseye to guys.
That's a bullseye. If it pink,
pink, blonde, whatever. It's a bullseye.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, then. Pink and blonde pussy.
We think a bullseye.
See, pink and blonde pussy mean this bitch fucking. She advertising. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas seeing that shit. If your bitch got her pussy waxed all the time and got color all in there and you barely fucking, that's for that other nigga. So I'm just giving y'all some pointers and shit. It might be pink pussy today.
Right.
You might got it shaved off and you thinking it just for you. It ain't. It might. Y'all don't pay me no fucking attention.
She telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth, but I'm just saying.
that coochie being visited.
If that pussy all shining and waxed up and got pink on the hair and got a V cut and she got a bikini, goddamn lines all straightened out.
Right.
Oh yeah, I better be careful. They ain't just for the baby daddy. That ain't just for the father, baby man. She got there checking that thing.
For the stepdaddy.
That for the trick daddy. That for trick daddy. Stepdaddy and shit. So I'm just saying. I don't know.
We keep it real on here.
We gonna always keep it real on the Shanny JackMe show. So I'm just letting y'all know if your girl busting down today and that shit waxed, tomorrow that work boyfriend might see that thing, you know what I'm saying? So fathers, call in, ladies, call in, and let's talk about our fathers. Let's celebrate our fathers. 678-740-9894. And let's not forget, tomorrow is Juneteenth. I put on my my Juneteenth shirt today, 1865. Is that right? Look, is that right? Yeah. 1865. That was the year that we were official.
Y'all better celebrate it for the Republicans making it legal.
Exactly. And let me tell you something. I was talking to some Republicans at my job, and I was just giving them an insight on the black side, And after they left the job, the little white guy came back yesterday, And he was like, oh yeah, we're 4th of July, we're having a Republican Party. And I'm looking at him when he said 4th of July. I'm like, what about tomorrow?
Right.
You know, what about the barbecue for tomorrow?
Right.
He said, you invite me to some 4th of July shit, to this old cracker shit.
Right.
And I ain't got no problem with no white person, because I really just might attend.
Right.
Because I want them to know how the other side really feel. Because see, I think they don't understand, because they really don't hear it from real black people.
Well,
I think they're going from the propaganda that they have been programmed, because as I was talking to them, they was like, oh my goodness, this, that, and I'm like, we got wooden spoons in our mouth. We don't have silver spoons like y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a great conversation. So Lab, you got any insight on 1865 that day? You know, more, cause see, I really, when they allowed this holiday, I was just like, whatever. You know, I didn't even care to investigate.
It's just more of the fact that the slaves in Texas didn't know until 4 years after slavery was abolished that they were free.
Right.
And that goes to show you how the government in a state like Texas back then
didn't want it to be known.
Right, didn't want it to be known. I mean, why would you keep a population of people in slavery after they've been freed 4 years earlier?
Right.
The mentality of that.
Right, you keeping them programmed. So for 4 years, Texas was just blind?
Yeah, they just, well, you know, information didn't travel that fast.
It's like it do now.
And slaves didn't get that information readily like we can. The world is flat now.
Right.
So they didn't get that information readily like that. If I'm making money off your back,
I'm not finna say nothing.
Right. Why would I tell you
to go?
Right. I'm gonna keep making this money as long as I
know that you stupid.
Right. And the only reason they knew is because that, you know, we had the Civil War, and that's when the Union troops came through.
Once the federal troops came through and was like, what the fuck y'all still out here for? You know, so, you know what I'm saying? So happy Father's Day, Monster. I don't even know, do Monster have kids?
I don't know. I ain't
seen no baby picture of nobody.
Well, maybe he keep it private.
He might be. Monster, are you a baby daddy?
He might keep it private.
I don't know. If you are, happy Father's Day. If you not, call in and tell us how. If you're a stepdaddy, just stepdaddy. Do the stepdaddy. 678-740-9894. If you're a stepdaddy, call in. Do the stepdaddy. I ain't mad at you, but I don't know. But even if you're not a father, happy Father's Day, because I know a lot of fathers play the role to other kids and to the people in your neighborhood, to the children in your oh, he said he is a father.
Oh, okay.
He just a baby daddy. Happy Father's Day. That is funny. I never knew that. You carry yourself so single like, you know what I'm saying? But you're a good guy. And if I ain't gonna take that from you, but you just carry yourself.
Sometimes you just don't want people to know about
and
your
that's
children.
Right. And I ain't got nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it being the private. Everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
See, that's what people problem is. They want to put and blast the baby daddy for not doing this and that.
Right.
And mamas, I don't want to see y'all up here talking about Happy Father's Day to me. First of all, you ain't shot no nut in nothing. Yeah, you carried the baby. Yeah, you done took care of the children for a long time. You know, you done did the birthdays and everything. But it's just not your day. Right. Stop trying to take everything. You know, it's not yours. You want to take the man money, and now you want to take your whole holiday. Come on, ladies, let's not do that. And then the worst part of it is y'all baby mamas that's keeping these daddies from the daddy. Keeping the babies from the daddy.
Right.
You know, what's the point of that?
It's
so the day now the child sitting there looking bad.
Hostage situation.
It's a hostage situation?
Yeah, because you won't let him see the child because he won't give you a certain amount of money that you think you deserve.
Or go with you no more.
Right.
Because he got him another lady that got kids, and they acting right. See, they children ain't busting nobody upside the head. See, they children acting right, so they gonna father the children that's act right.
Right.
Don't nobody want to be bothered with your badass children. You know, stepdaddies. You better be glad if you got a nigga with you that's trying to stepdad these badass kids.
Right.
So you supposed to lift them up, ladies. You gotta go out and go buy them stuff. Don't just be sitting up there acting like a crab and talking about this my day. You know, you up there barbecuing for yourself today and shit. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Stop. Stop
it.
Yourself
breakfast in bed.
You breakfast in bed, taking a picture, talking about deal with my kid, brought me today on Father. This ain't your day.
I think that whole I'm father is a new thing because
that's some 1999 up to 2000.
Because
shit.
I don't ever remember my mom.
Mom never say that.
Hold I remember her.
You don't remember her?
And I don't even
Because
know
she
my
didn't
dad.
even think like
And
that.
I don't even know I've never met that nigga.
That these new people.
Right.
New people want to be the father still and the
Right.
mother. Maury, tell them you are not the father.
Right.
You're
Well,
the mother.
I can tell you a good story about my dad that I never met. The one
Okay.
thing he taught me is to make sure that I am very prevalent in my children's life when they were growing up.
Okay.
Because, you never want your children, I think my ex-wife took advantage of that, but that's neither here nor there. You never want your children to feel the emptiness and loneliness that you felt.
Right.
And I don't have any daddy issues. I've never had.
Right, me either. Me either.
Because I had fucking 6 uncles.
Right. So it wasn't no problem.
And I was the only grandchild for 18 years.
Oh, so you I got plenty of that.
Right. I had, so I wasn't deprived of any love. I think I got
So
more
what
love.
stories did you hear about your father?
I actually, from what I understood, his family owned a church around the corner. So I don't know. That's the only thing I knew.
Okay.
Around the corner from my
From the
grandma.
house.
From the house.
Yeah, see, my dad was down the street too, somewhere. And I'm like, nigga, why you ain't looking for me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm up the street.
And I thought that too. I was like, wait a minute.
And that's the only thing that be on the child mind is why he not looking for me.
Right.
Because you listening to your mom and you're saying, why my daddy not looking for me or why he ain't called?
Right.
And a lot of reasons why you don't know is because your mom kept that.
Right.
She kept you from finding out.
Right.
She didn't even give you no resources.
My mom said, hey, his family owned the church around the corner. I started walking that church a couple times, and they be like, ooh, that little nigga look just like such and such. But I never did it.
They never do it. But I always used to walk the street, and I used to not walk the street, y'all. That sounded crazy. Little motherfucker.
Right. Not walk the street.
I didn't walk the street at that age, but I know
She wasn't 10 toes down.
I went 10 toes down looking for my daddy, but I knew I was just like on the bus, so I'd be wondering if that's him. You know what I'm saying? That's what you take your child through when you don't do the right thing by trying to keep things honest. Women, y'all know you could have been the cheater. Right. You could have been the reason why that you guys are no longer together. So, don't do that. Because like I said, I remember saying, where is my dad? Right. I remember saying, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
What's good, DJ?
What that?
DJ Nice, what's good?
DJ Nice? Yeah. Call in DJ Nice, 678-740-9894. What's good, everyone? Okay, that's the real DJ Nice. DJ Nice. I think that's what it stands for, NYCE.
Speaking facts. He said he speaks facts.
Okay, that's right. That's right. But we really need to, and I appreciate that, we really need to stop telling these kids that your daddy this. Yeah. Your daddy, don't badger the kid's father just because y'all not together no more or things didn't work out with y'all. Because the kids remember that. The children know that it's something wrong. Right. And then here you go talking about, he don't want to see you. How you know? Right. You ain't even seen them.
Because she didn't feel that, she didn't poison the water.
She done wrong by.
She done poisoned the creek.
Yeah. See, we not doing the 2023, 2024, y'all, we gonna straighten up this thing about these fathers next year, 2024. Right. Let's do better this year. These socks and goddamn t-shirts. That's not it. Then you didn't even get the fruit of the loom.
Well, you did get the fruit of the loom.
You got the fruit of the loom. You didn't get
the Hanes.
You didn't get Hanes. You brought me that fruit basket ass drawers.
The fruit of the looms ain't as good as them Hanes.
Them Hanes is okay. So that's the Hanes.
Hanes. And the only reason I know because I am a underwear and t-shirt hoarder. Socks. I probably got 15.
So you ain't.
Packages.
Do not bring.
I don't need them.
I don't see. These men don't need them socks.
I'm a hoarder. Every time I go to the store, I grab t-shirt and socks.
See.
Every time. I don't know why. I don't need them.
It just get it just because.
I just get it just because.
That is funny. Don't never want to run out. Don't never want to have fresh this because back in the day they told you your daddy or your grandmama told you to always have on them clean underwear, the clean drawers. Clean t-shirt, cause when you have an accident, you pulling out these doodle stain drawers, and the emergency people like, what the fuck wrong with this person? Now they think you crazy.
Yeah, my drawers gotta be crispy.
Yeah,
I change drawers every day.
That is funny.
Every day. Yeah. I can literally go 4 months without washing.
Cause you got drawers just fresh. That is amazing. That's.
I'm a hoarder of it. I can't help it. It's just.
But that's just a guy thing. See, like with my dad, he was cleaner than. Listen, no, I'm finna tell y'all something, cause now I'm finna sound crazy, but it don't even matter, cause that's just how I was. My dad was so clean, I never smelled his past gas. I did. Listen, no, listen, man. I'm talking about this on his grave right now. That I'm not lying. I used to smell his shoes. Listen, cause he never stank. Never. My mom and my dad, stepdad separated. He still stayed with us, so he had his own room. So I used to go in his room and sit in there. He used to be asleep, and I just sit there. I used to watch him sleep. This man was my everything.
Right.
And I would just sit there at the bottom of the bed to wait for him to wake up. So as he's sitting there and I see his shoes, I grab one and just smell it, cause I just wanted to see was he stinking at any time.
Cause everybody's feet always stink, right?
His shoes always smell like new shoes.
Right.
Even when he went to the bathroom. I know y'all think I'm crazy, and I don't give a fuck, cause I am. Grady baby, certain motherfucking fire. Crazy. He stayed in the bathroom a long time, and I knew he used to have to be using it, or something.
Right. A lot of times they stay in there until the smell goes away.
Well, he did. Cause I never smelled it. I used to smell his bed.
Right.
To see if he put it in the bed, and he did not.
Right.
I don't think my daddy passed gas, y'all. I'm sorry. My daddy didn't never pass gas.
Well, you know the old players back then.
He was a real player. When I say you ain't smell no funk, he didn't look dirty. He always, listen. He had his Jergens lotion, and he used to mix his cologne with it.
Oh, I do that.
Oh, man. I'm talking about a real man. I'm talking about a real father. My daddy was the truth.
And open that bottle of perfume, my cologne, and put in that lotion. So it'll be all over my body.
When I tell you, boy.
I do that.
My daddy had the Jergens lotion mixed with the cologne.
Yeah.
He come out, and I used to just be smelling them. And I just look at him and just.
You gotta be player like that. You gotta be able to not stink if you don't take a shower for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
It just gotta be something.
You just gotta be that clean that your dirt ain't even raising up when it's supposed to be raising up.
I learned that from my grandfather.
Yeah.
Grandfather's like, you don't never supposed to be stinking. Like, you don't never supposed to take your shoes off and
people smell you. No.
See, he said you always got help. See, people don't. He say, my name is Lee Allen.
Okay.
Everybody in Chicago call me Lee Allen. So if somebody call me Lee Allen, I know
No, they from Chicago.
He say, Lee Allen, you know your socks. You gotta make sure your socks is clean,
Yeah.
son. You gotta make sure your underwear is clean.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that even when you get up in the morning, even if you don't brush your teeth, you rinse your mouth out. And he say you gotta wake your mouth up.
Right.
I said, what?
Yeah.
I said, what? But I called him. But I said, what? But you gotta wake your mouth up.
Wake your mouth up.
So get some hot water. Rinse your mouth out, take some mouthwash, rinse it out, and then maybe later on you'll brush your teeth.
Yeah.
But if you're not going nowhere,
you just still rinse it out.
You don't want anybody
Smell
ever
no
smell
bad
your breath.
You never want to be caught.
Right. He said keep some gum with you all the time.
Yeah.
I said, this is just how he broke it down. No, until today, I iron my clothes. He said, you always iron your clothes.
Oh, man.
He said, iron your clothes. But you know, they don't iron them no more.
No, they put stuff in the cleaner now.
He said, iron your clothes. You iron your pants. I said,
the
iron your shorts.
The creases.
Said, if you see a wrinkle and it don't look right, to just iron it anyway.
I said,
okay, so I iron all my shit.
Yeah. You got to do that.
Right.
You got to do that. You got to remember the things that you were taught.
Right.
And you remember that. But did he buy you anything?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Don't remember the purchase.
He taught me how to play chess.
Yeah.
He taught me how to play dominoes.
See?
Taught me how to play spades and bid whist.
The stuff that's still here in 2023, you still remember from 19 something.
We talking about 80s, 1982.
The early 80s,
81.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, sit down right here. He used to have this dinner table. You know, my grandmama used to serve him stuff on the dinner table, right?
Your slip tongue sleep.
I'll smell like you just being a turd, right? You're right.
Early in the morning with the doodle breath.
Right.
No.
He's had this dinner table. And he said, come on, sit down. Let me show you how to play chess. I said, I don't want to know how to play it. Sit down. Yes, sir.
Yeah, tighten up, nigga. Who you talking
Right.
to? Shit, sit your ass down.
Right, I want to go outside. Nah, not today.
Sit down.
Chess time. Man, he taught me how to play. I love chess.
Chess is and I don't know how to play it to this
Right.
day either. And I think I'm gonna try it also.
And
you
my
know.
Uncle Kevin was a chess master.
Okay.
So
Y'all
he taught
compete.
him how to play chess. He said, when you get better enough, I want you to play Kevin. I said, okay. I played Kevin. I ain't never been able to beat him. But
Nah, but it's the fun.
Right.
The interaction, the try to,
Right.
the going hard.
So all my uncles was always a father to me. Like I had a gay uncle who was always good to me.
Yeah.
He taught me how to catch women.
Yeah.
And he was gay.
But he knew how to catch
He knew
it.
how to catch them.
He might have been gay all day long, but he still knew how to get a woman.
The most flyest thing, and I always tell this story, and I'm sorry, Slick, if I'm telling it again.
Ah!
I'm just telling you my fatherly
That's
memories.
right.
He used to always carry a flashlight in his pocket, him and his gay friend.
Uh-huh.
And when the women walked down the street that was beautiful, he said, hey, give them the light. Put the light on them. And they started twirling around. He said, you a star, baby. You
Oh,
a
that
star.
is so cool. That is so cool.
Give them the light.
Give them the light that they
And
deserve.
they just be cheesing. We talking about early '80s.
Yeah, that
just
shit.
be
I'm gonna need to
He
see
said-
somebody do that
He
shit
said,
now.
"Get the twirl, get the
2023,
twirl."
I need a
They
flashlight
turned
nigga.
around.
I need me a flashlight nigga, man. I do. I need me a man to put flashlight on me.
All right.
Shine that light on me, goddamn. I'm doing all that I
The flash
can.
shit I ever saw.
Man, that was cool right there. See, guys don't even know how to razzle dazzle these women.
Right.
They think it's just all about spending money, and women done made it be about just spending money, but it's really the simple things.
Right.
It's really the simple things that people love and look for and remember. You know, like I said, the children remember the small thing. You went out there and bought a whole big old bouncy house and car, little remote control cars and stuff that they don't even play with.
And they playing with 30 clothes.
They playing with the box. Like you said, the dirty clothes hamper. Everything, all that expensive shit you bought, they playing with the box.
Right.
They don't want
Walking
that.
around the house bumping into walls with
With
the
a
goddamn
box. With a box. I'm like, but they go the whole car, push the car. No, they want to push the box.
Right.
They want your remote. They don't want to play with, this is, so the children, come on, y'all, we got to
Right.
do better by the children because, like I said, the fathers are so needed right now in their son's life.
True.
Especially, lady, if you have a son, and you sitting up here trying to keep him from his daddy for whatever reason, the deadbeat dad's a deadbeat because y'all call him deadbeat. A lot of children to decide if he's a deadbeat because he's just a deadbeat to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
he not doing what you want
Because he
him to
not
do.
doing what you want him to do. You want him to be buying this and dropping out that money for you to go pay your car note with, and then the child go get some goddamn Kmart shit. And I know Kmart clothes, but that's just how far back you gonna try to go chunk that child off with some
Right.
bullshit. Because you finna go try to buy you a pocketbook with the rent, the money that the
He
daddy
giving.
done gave you. Let's not do that.
Go buy
2024.
your other niggas some clothes.
Or you go buy the other dude some clothes with the money that the father done gave you to buy for the child, and then he go to the store. Your dad ain't sent you nothing. Yes,
Right.
he did.
Right.
Yes, he did. I know he did. Even if it was a Social Security check
Right.
every month. It's some money done came in here for me,
Right.
and I know it have.
Right.
And that's how I was with my mom. I know these folks just told you my daddy died.
Right.
And the Social Security check kicking in, and I see that new Volkswagen Golf outside. That was my dad.
I believe you too.
I ain't lying. This a fact. I'm like, that's my car.
Right.
That's my car. Then I went and snuck that motherfucker one night on her ass because she wouldn't let me drive. That's my car. My dad
Right.
bought that car. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I got a check every month. So I was like, what we
buy?
You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't neglect these children because they smarter than you think.
Right.
They really, really are. So give them the opportunity to label their daddy. Don't
That's
you
true.
do it. Don't you do
That's
it.
true.
Let them decide if their dad ain't good enough for them. Not you. Don't paint the picture in their head that your daddy wasn't there for you. You just didn't allow it. And that's just for the women that's not allowing it. Now, if you know that man been locked up forever, or he's not, he ain't thinking about you or the child anymore, don't beat the man down still. Still, even though don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that, because they might come together at some point in life. They may meet up someday in life. So let's not do that. This bear bashing and all that. That's horrible, y'all. That's just
Do you
not.
think they get past it though? Do we think we can be past
Could we
it?
get past these
Yeah.
these issues?
Yeah.
We should. Do we need healing? Yes, we do.
Right.
Do we need to talk about it? Yes, we do. Do we need to figure out what was the problem, or was it me? Yes, we do. We need to come to the realization that some of these choices and some of the things that these children and parents and fathers and the relationships are going through, sometimes it's you. You know, don't always try to say that it's the daddy. It's you. It's either you want more from him, or either you want to be with him still, you know, or you just had a one-night stand and that shit just happened.
Right.
You know, and you're not really proud of yourself for the choice that you made. Now you done got pregnant by this guy that was a one-night stander, or he don't really like you, or he even told you to get rid of the child and you still brought the child into the picture. Don't be mad at the child. Don't neglect the child. Don't make the child be mad at the daddy because you badly know him. Because those were your choices. So you need to heal. You need to elevate your mind and think about that child.
Right.
Because the child is so much more important than what you went through. You know, and everything go off of our decisions, our choices, the things that we do and we make, you know, carries a lot of weight on how our children are perceiving our fathers.
Do you think that, with the whole why Father's Day is not so recognized is because over the years, you know, decades, that attitude about your father's not shit has
risen. It's stronger than the fathers that are doing good. Because again, the propaganda that has been pushed, the pushing of society has done this. You know, when women accepted welfare back in the days, they took the father out the house. He couldn't live there. You know, and a lot of people grew up, a lot of people raised children under government assistance. And if you got government assistance back in the 80s, the fathers couldn't live in your house.
That's true.
You were living in the projects, and that was the project, and they accomplished the project. They broke down the family of black people. You know what I'm saying? The male was taken from the home, and I just didn't understand it. If you giving me assistance, free assistance, okay, why my husband can't, or my kid's father can't stay with me? So that broke down, and you didn't want to lose your assistance, so you were like, you can't stay here. You can't stay here. You got to go find you somewhere else to stay, but you can come over. So now your baby daddy living over in the other girl apartment. She done got pregnant. So now these babies in the projects, all y'all related. Cause the baby daddy had to go here and there to go sleep here and there, you know, cause the inspector coming tomorrow. So I gotta go leave. So now he done went up the street somewhere with Shaquita, Shaquanda, Bonquisha, whoever, and done got another baby. So now all the babies in the apartments got the same baby daddy. And y'all, you know, so it was a whole bad situation, but it was still good because living in the project, everybody still was together. You know, it had its ups more than the downs. You know, y'all were living ghetto family now. You know, you got the $2 rent. And you got your baby daddy now selling dope, thanks to the 80s when they dropped the crack down there. So now you got big screen TV, no, not big screen, but big flow models. You know, now your house, your project home look good. You got it good, you know. Food stamp coming in, you know. So now you don't even give a fuck about the daddy being there now because of the life that you living, and then the little hood niggas that's selling the dope now he taking care of everybody. See. So we done got into that, and now men rather be stepdaddies more than father because of what the process that they were doing. You know, not on purpose. Then nobody think about none of this. It just programmed. It just happened over time. So you became a stepdaddy not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
You know, not that you didn't care about your children.
Was out of necessity.
But you was needed. You know, stepdaddies were needed. You know, so if you're a stepdaddy, call in 678-740-9894. When I talk about how scared y'all is of this telephone, it don't make no sense. I'm talking about
y'all could use alias.
You could be an alias. You don't
say this Bonquisha.
You could be Bonquisha. You could be Ray Ray. You could be Bo. You can be anybody but yourself today. Call in 678-740-9894 and let's hear the story about how good your daddy was.
Right. We don't want to hear no bad stories.
Don't want to hear no bad story. We want to hear good stories about being a father.
Right.
My name's Show. Shout out. Call in 678-740-9894. Let me know what you get for Father's Day today. And happy Father's Day to you.
You know what? I don't think, and I'm sorry, Shaw, you can correct me. I don't think he's a father, but I think he has his sister's children that he's raising.
See, the step,
he's still a father
because he taking care. He taking on the responsibility.
Right.
See, that's what a father is.
Right.
Somebody that take on responsibility.
So we salute you.
So we salute you. We salute all y'all that you know what I'm saying, that's doing that responsibility of filling in the gap.
Right.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with filling in the gap.
It helps a lot. As a person who didn't know his father, if I didn't have my aunties and uncles, boy, I'd probably be a whole different person.
If my Willie James Broomfield didn't step in, I'm talking about Willie James Broomfield.
Right.
Had he not stepped in, it was some bad times.
Right.
But he was there.
I'd probably be putting on my ski mask.
Yeah.
Every time I saw y'all.
Right. If it wasn't for Willie James Broomfield, boy, I'm talking about.
I gotta get it.
My daddy was. He taught me about business, you know,
Right.
and how to be and how to see a man. You know, I knew a man had to be responsible. He had to smell good. Don't come with no funky nuts over in mine. My daddy draw this stink.
Right.
You know, my daddy feet this stink. So you can bring your stinking ass around me. I ain't gonna like that. I'm telling you. I don't like that. I don't want that.
I wasn't raised with that.
I wasn't raised with that now. I was raised with a clean man. My daddy.
Those shoes.
I'm talking about everything.
Through shit.
My daddy's shoes smelled like they just left the department. The socks and everything. I'm talking about everything smelled good. So
They were good.
yeah, my dad was good. So if you had a good father in your life, happy Father's Day to him. Make sure you lift him up today. Today is a good day to do it. Today is a good day to change your thought process.
Right.
If you have not thought that I need to do better by my children, by telling them that their father is everything, you know, regardless of how you see him as a mother, as the mom, what your opinion of him does not carry the weight that your children are gonna see of him. My
name Show says I don't have a traditional
Father's
Day
story.
story, but my uncles collectively
Did a great job.
And that's the same story I told you. I don't have a father that I know of.
Right.
Let's say the stork brought me.
Yeah,
but,
they dropped
my
you off.
uncles and my aunts definitely
They
took
picked you
very
up.
good
They
good
brought
care
you
of
on
me.
in
And
and
we
they
all
made
was
sure.
struggling. We didn't have a whole bunch of money.
Right.
We all struggle. I mean, you struggle so much that on Friday, Kentucky Fried Chicken is like steak and lobster.
Boy, what? When the Subway was that like that. On Friday, boy, you coming, boy. Let me tell you. My mama had a little sugar daddy.
Okay.
Hey, every Friday, he walked in that door with Subway. If he had to spend the night, nigga, you better have that Subway. If you think you finna stay here, you better have that Subway. All three of us was standing there looking.
Like, where the Subway?
We wanted to smell vinegar and oil when they walked in. You better goddamn be smelling like vinegar and oil coming in here. Cause goddamn it, we want something to eat.
Right.
Cause we know y'all ain't finna do nothing else all weekend. Y'all finna have us on the struggle all Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
So Friday night, you better have that Subway sandwich in your hand.
And the foot long.
I'm talking about, all of had to cut up. That Subway sandwich, I want one right motherfucking now. Just cause I remembered how fresh that sandwich was.
The bread be good as hell.
All the bread was good. Back then, they were real food back then.
Right.
Right now, I wouldn't dare go in Subway. But when I tell you, that man brought them Subway sandwiches up through there. So, cause my mama had it going on. I ain't gonna tell no lie. My mama had it going on.
True player.
True player. Shout out to my mama for putting the game down. Gang. I couldn't come Mother's Day because I was cooking for her. So, as I should. But boy, hey, that man's the stepdaddies of the year. Shout out to him. I ain't got nothing to say bad about no man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never bash a man. I don't care how bad I have had bad relationship, motherfuckers that treat me right. I still don't have nothing bad to say about them.
Right.
Cause I'm just not like that. I don't roll like that. You know, so I want y'all to stop rolling like that. Stop.
I don't think they gonna be able to do it.
I know they. Come on now, this shit is getting to be dead. I know we ought to be tired of mistreating these men. You know, I know they don't do right all the time. But it is some out here that do good, y'all.
But y'all don't do right all the time, so we
and we
even.
don't. No, we not even. Ain't no motherfucking even shit.
We even.
Ain't no even Steven, nothing.
We even. Trust me, we a little bit even. We're on the wheels of justice.
No, show talking about I'm talking up a sponsor.
I'm talking about some.
I'm talking about a sponsor. Hey, so wait, hey, I eat that motherfucker you sponsor this bitch. Hey, I break it down on you, but yeah, vinegar and all. But no, we can stop. We can stop treating these men like that. Cause y'all know these men ain't treating y'all that bad.
I mean, yeah, you picked them. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. That first. People being people.
Yeah, you picked them. I think a lot of times, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, I think a lot of times playing the victim is more lucrative.
See, that's what it is.
Right.
See, we like that victim shit, and I can't stand that. Y'all, if y'all know me, I know y'all know I can't stand that victim shit.
Right.
Because being a victim makes you a victor. Mm-hmm. Step into your victor.
Right.
Step into your victory.
Right.
Stop trying to get somebody to feel sorry for you all the time.
Right.
Don't nobody feel sorry for nobody. Understand that.
They don't care.
That's what I'm talking about. You could be sitting there telling your little sad ass story. Please, if you telling your sad story to me, I'm gonna be saying, oh, for real? For real? If I say for real too many times, I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear not one thing. All I knew to just respond and just say for real, cause I'm tuned out about that dead ass shit. I'm not finna listen to you beat down no man that you want to do how you want him to do,
and you won't still be with him.
And if you my friend and you talking about a bad guy, I know you ain't shit. So we not even finna go down that story.
Oh my God.
Stop being hurt. Because the one you really like hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Go on and put your player hat back on and bounce the fuck up.
Right.
Because you can bounce back.
Right.
Let's stop badgering these men, these fathers, these dads. Stop that shit. It's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cute. And you're not a victim.
I think social media makes it so much worse now.
Because you can see it and they can post it.
Yeah, they can post
and
it.
And it can be shared
they can watch
over
it over
and over again. The programming. You can be programmed. You keep programmed. Y'all keep programming yourself to be ugly to these men.
Right.
That shit ain't cool, man.
But you be ugly to us. And don't get me wrong. Some of us need to be ugly too.
Some people need ugly.
Right. But at the same time, it muddies the water. Now, who's ugly, who deserves it and who doesn't, and it starts to get the line start to get blurred. Right.
So now anybody can be ugly.
Anybody can get it now.
Not even the good guy get looked at bad guy.
Right.
And that's where we at now. And see, that's why a lot of women and even men think that there are no more good women than men out here.
Right.
It's a lot of good women and men out here. It's a lot of women that ain't fucking like y'all think. Trust me, y'all be swearing that folk be getting that pussy. Don't nobody be getting no pussy. Y'all be thinking niggas around here get dick. I know Lad won't say no. But I know it's some nappy haired pussies out there that ain't getting fucked, man. So understand that. If your whole pussy nappy, she got a lot of hair out there, she ain't fucking. She got some good stuff. Her shit fresh for you. It been marinated waiting for a good old bust down. Understand. But these bitches with that shade shit, pretty ass dye, pink pussy down there, they fucking. You ain't the only one.
They say a shaved pussy is a busy pussy.
A shaved pussy is a busy pussy. She keeping it cute.
Right.
She keeping it cute, y'all.
She don't want that nut being in
Nah, she don't want shit smelling like you and him and her and him and her. She
like burnt rubber.
See that hair be keeping all that moisture in and shit, and so y'all want to shave that shit. Now, but I'm talking about the nappy hair pussy.
Right.
It's good. It's good.
The one who you say you ain't shaved that, you like I ain't fucking.
I ain't fucking what I'm shaving. What I'm trying to be all cute for down there. Shit, get in this juice box. Get in this motherfucking juice box.
Say what you working with.
That back in the 80s, that what pussy was about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody want all that. Nobody know nothing about no shaved pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit all. That was that Scrippers brought that out.
I'm gonna tell you a secret that a lot of people don't know, and I've read it in I always read New England Journal of Medicine. They say.
And it's a fact. I already know what you finna say.
That the hair
Protection.
on the coochie is not only protection,
Yeah.
but it tickles the shaft of the
Man.
yeah as it goes in and out.
Okay, see that? Y'all didn't even know that hair was for a reason.
Right.
Now, and see, and I'm gonna tell you women too. That shaved pussy don't get wet like that hairy pussy. Cause see that hair pussy holding sweat and shit.
Right.
So when your dry ass getting dry, that cause you ain't got no motherfucking hair down there to keep that dick wet. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be learning y'all stuff.
I can't be teaching y'all game. I'm finna start charging cash out finna hit this motherfucker now. I need some cash out because I'm giving y'all game. Y'all run around here trying to save your pussy.
Right.
And then also that hair gonna keep you from getting herpes.
That's free game.
That free game. That keeping all that, you know, you might not even know.
It's a barrier.
It's a barrier. God didn't make no mistake.
Right.
Understand
it's there
that.
for a purpose.
God did not make no mistake when he said, Harry pussy be there. Boom. And he, you know, when she grow up, she gonna have hairy pussy.
Right. It's there for a reason.
It's there for a reason,
to be trimmed,
y'all.
not to be shaved.
You can trim it, but don't chop it off. You know what I'm saying? Then you wonder why you got hair
My name show this say this is the explicit version.
This is explicit Father's Day. I'm trying to get y'all women up right, trying to get y'all to understand a lot of things about yourself. You ain't mad. You're not a victim.
Right.
You stop badgering these men. And that's probably why y'all ain't calling in, because I'm talking real talk today. Y'all think it's a game about how y'all mistreat these men. I'm not with that shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's Father's Day. And if my dad were here today, I would be going all the way out for him. And I know my mama would too.
All right.
You know, she would have had dinner for him, even when he had his own woman. My daddy made him wait over to Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays, any holiday that my mama was cooking, my daddy was there.
Right.
And she knew it.
Right.
The other lady knew that she knew my dad was finna get up from your house, his house, where she's at, but come to my mama's house. See, that playerism, that shout out to Gail Hill.
Right, that's that player.
That's that real pimp shit, player shit. Hey.
No phone ain't ringing out of her because she know where it is.
Because she know where it's at. She know my daddy over our house.
Right,
she know that, you know, and you not coming.
Right. I'm going to see my kids. And,
I'm going to go see Shane.
I'm going to
go see baby girl and the other
I'll be back when I be back.
I'll be back when I be back. And that was it. He came and he made sure he ate dinner. He made sure he showed his face. And the door was always open for him. And my mama would say that he was the best man that she had. She got 5 kids. But that one man was the best that she ever had because he knew and he stepped in the right way.
Right.
You know, as a responsible man. And he kept it roll even after. Even after I was born. And I got 3 of us after.
They don't make them like that.
They do. When I say there is no other like Willie Jane Broomfield. I don't care. Willie Jane Broomfield was the only one that God made. And I know he's sitting next to the Father right now. And God looking at my dad right now saying, you were my masterpiece. You should have been Jesus, but you had to come to earth. I had you to actually walk the earth and live in, and the man just was never bad. I'm serious. Never heard him mad, fuss.
He probably was like, for what?
Never raised a voice, never. Now, he was like George Jefferson. I'm serious now. Y'all know how. He didn't play no game. But he just was so cool. It was ridiculous. So, you know, if you can't lift your dad up right now and talk about how good he was to you, you better not say nothing bad about him. If you ain't got nothing good to say, you better not say nothing bad.
That's what my mom.
So that's what you better not do today. And I'm just saying that to these women and to the fathers out here. Y'all pat yourself on the back. If ain't nobody giving you nothing, ain't nobody saying Happy Father's Day to you, and you know in your heart that you doing the best that you can. Now I ain't saying that you not doing nothing. I'm talking about you doing the best that you can with the expense that you have, you know, with the situation that you may be in. You doing your best, and that's all that counts. That's all that matters. And you spend time with your children. Don't just keep buying them stuff. That's not building a child. That's building
Dependent.
I don't even know what that's
the
been.
feeling of dependent.
A dependent, yeah, cause that's all they gonna want you for.
Right.
When they call, they gonna be want. Not where you at?
What you doing? How you
Where
doing?
we at? You coming?
Right.
We going to the restaurant?
Uh-huh.
We going to the park? You need your coffee? You need
Right.
me to help you? You need me to help cut the grass? You know, let your children be good kids to their dad. So let's stop that. You know,
Right.
this the Shanny JackMe show, and I'm finna sign off on y'all punk ass because y'all don't want to call in, and you probably somewhere texting some girl. Girl, I ain't finna call him today. He with his other girlfriend that's taking him out to eat.
Let her take care of it.
Yeah, let him take to she is. You understand that? She is.
Right.
Taking care of him. She making sure that he feel good about being a stepdaddy.
Right.
Cause you want to keep the children from the real daddy. You know, so no. Shanny JackMe signing off, and we finna go out there. So who that is? Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. Shanny JackMe show, Sunday fun day.
Who that is?
Y'all celebrate Juneteenth tomorrow. Even
right.
though I'm gonna be at work. The crackers didn't get the message. They didn't get the memo.
They appreciate it for tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wear the shirt today because I'm gonna be in uniform tomorrow.
You know what a question was asked? A question was asked to me.
What's that?
Should white folks get off tomorrow?
And they is.
Should they be off tomorrow?
And they are.
Exactly.
The corporate people, they're off.
Right. Should they be? Like, should they just let all the
need
black
to be
folks
at
off?
work,
Let the
but
white folks be out.
We should be off. Who that is? Hey, Shanny JackMe show, y'all. Who that is? Who that is?
Who that is? Who that is? Who that is? Who that is? You said your baby daddy was locked up, but why? The first day y'all was at the mall.
You a lie.
You a lie. Okay, then what his name?
Lil' Pa.
Yesterday you said his name was James, it ain't the same. It must be your new boyfriend. How come your best friend told me the dude's name was King?
Whatever.
You better get it together, cause whenever you